And now to a developing story. It's been almost 2 weeks since destructive storms left thousands of people in the dark for days.
Our Gage Goulding continues to watch one apartment complex in the Heights area that's had problems for a week and a half. Here's a look at what they've been dealing with.
This is how you have to...
Yeah, with your flashlight.
It's like entering into a movie scene. The only way to see inside is by using a flashlight.
We have a caution sign because it's so dark at night.
Up until Wednesday, not even these emergency signs were on. It was a hopeful sign power was to follow.
And then disappointment. Yeah.
Inside Kira Brown's apartment, borderline unlivable heat.
It's like hot. Like you're in here and I'm sweating.
Yeah. So what do you think the temperature is in here?
I would probably say like 86, maybe? Yeah. I don't know.
We'll shoot the couch.
Let's see. Yeah, roughly.
Almost 85, 84.9.
Yeah.
Her ceiling fan working, but not at full speed. Light switches doing nothing, and random outlets providing a little bit of juice, while others are just clicking. Same goes for Opal Francis's apartment 2 floors up. CenterPoint was out here on Thursday to replace this big green transformer. This was supposed to be the answer to all the problems. Well, when they flipped the switch to turn it on, they found yet another problem. This is what they're calling a cable fault in a conductor somewhere inside the apartment complex. Now, there are more electricians out here trying to find out exactly where that is.
It's hot as heck in my apartment.
Temperatures inside these apartments flirting with dangerous levels. One living room turned bedroom, measuring in the mid-80s.
I stayed here up until last night. Last night was kind of my breaking point.
After getting message after message from residents here, we went to get answers from the management. So what's going on?
I will have to just do no comment right now. I'm not able to, or at liberty with the company to discuss anything, but everything's kind of like being worked on.
That's true. Work is being done, but there's no idea what's wrong or when it will be fixed.
For her to just like not say anything and not give us like an update or real actual answers is very frustrating.
We brought in our own electrical expert to take a look, hoping for some clues.
I don't know why they would have a fault in one of the wires. From just this going out.
But the answer might be harder to find than you might think.
So they got to go through each individual wire until they find.
That's what I would be doing.
A long day ahead of them.
Yeah. If they find the short, it's probably going to be a matter of them pulling the wire out and pulling it back in.
Until then, there's nothing people here can do except wait some more.
I'm going out of town for Memorial Day weekend. And if it's not on by the time I get back for that, I'm getting out of here.
And today, our Gage Goulding headed back to that complex to get an update on those conditions.
He joins us now live with that update. Gage, what did you find out?
Man, what a long journey that these folks have been through, right? I mean, they went through not knowing who was responsible to finding out who's responsible to check this out. Look, we got some lights here in the parking garage. So power has been turned back on by CenterPoint here. But I want to also show you inside. It's not completely all sunshine and roses. If you can look past our reflection, lights inside the lobby here and throughout many of the amenities are still off. And I also want to direct your attention here. This is this notice that was put up Friday evening by the city of Houston. You can read it, the Building Code Enforcement. And this says you are directed to restore all life safety elements to the building or relocate all residents until the repairs are complete immediately. That's the deal right there, signed by the habitability inspector. So what exactly does that mean, and what does that mean for the residents here? Well, for several days they had to be relocated out of here. They were offered hotel rooms only after this was posted, right? Then they got 2 nights of hotel rooms, then some power was turned back on. Here's what I can tell you right now. Everybody that we talk to has their power on to some degree and their air conditioning on. The air conditioning is the most important. We'll figure everything else out. But they have their air conditioning on. That's the most important thing. I hear that there may or may not be some units that do not have that, but we haven't met anybody that does not have AC. But the big question moving forward is what's next? If I'm sick and tired, I'm fed up, I'm not sure, how can I get out of this? Can I get out of this? And that's what a lot of residents here are thinking. They want to then break their lease and move on and kind of close this chapter in their life. So do they have any options? And if so, what are those options? And how does this little piece of paper
paper here play a factor. That's what we're investigating for you tonight at 5 and 6. I'm live in the Heights. Gage, Goulding, KPRC-TV News.
All right, Gage, we know you'll stay on top of it. We'll see you for your next report at 5. Thank you. Well, this weekend, 2 people